Hi guys, this is Arpit from TechSplurge.com. In hand we've got the Samsung Galaxy S5. The way we have kept our device, which is in the landscape mode, you perhaps could have guessed that we'll be talking about the camera of the phone. The device comes with a 16 megapixel camera, and a lot has been already made out about the ISO cell sensor that the device comes with. So this is the camera application of the device. We'll be taking you through the application quickly. If you have used some of the older Galaxy phones, for example the Note 3, you would be pretty familiar with the entire UI. So let's quickly jump into and see what you can do within the camera application. You can go into this nice settings here, which is sort of a gear option. You can choose your picture size. So you have a 16 megapixel, 12 megapixel, 9 megapixel, 8 megapixel, 6 megapixel, and about 2.4 megapixel shots that can be taken. You've got the burst shots. You've got the burst shots off. Let's get that on first, because you've got selective focus on. Let's turn it back to auto, and then you can see all the effects will come in. So we've got the burst shots on. You've got picture stabilization on. This picture stabilization though really makes the shots take a lot of time before since the time you actually focus and press the shutter button. You got the face detection on, as I said, on auto, because this is the auto mode. The metering method is centrally weighted for now. You can do the matrix method or the spot method, be like center weight. You can actually tap and take pictures as well. You've got selective focus on, which is basically the bokeh effect. The video size can be altered. You've got full HD. The device is capable of shooting in 4K as well, but we're not going to do that because it's obviously the 16 gig model and we don't want to run out of space. The recording method for now is normal, but you can actually do a slow-mo. So let's try that. Let's select slow-mo, and then you got it's selected into 1/8 of the speed. So let's come out of it, go to the video stabilization. There you saw the message that the picture stabilization cannot be used when in video, so that's kind of sad. There's no audio recording either in slow-mo, and that's done right there. So you can take slow-mos with the device. You've got HDR turned on here. You can use location tags, viewfinders. You can change the exposure value as well if you're in the auto mode. If you turn HDR off, there you can see you can turn the exposure values up and down, and we really like the way Samsung has implemented exposure, especially in this camera application. Let's go back to the camera application. One of the really good things also about the application is you can actually pin these 3 features here. So we've got let's take all of them out. We've got location tag, we've got selective focus as well. So now, for example, what are the 3 things that you might use very often? For example, the picture size. If you like to play around with that, you can take it and simply drag it and pin it here, so that's going to stay there always, for example. Or if you want to change around and play with the effects, you can bring that up. You can leave it at 2 or add another one. So let's add selective focus. You can really like selective focus. So now from directly here you can select any mode or any effect. These are very similar to what you have seen in Instagram, though these are more in a way unique, you can call them. So for example, let's use Vignette or vintage. You can see, let's try and frame a shot. You can see the phone is crazy fast when focusing though. We did have a gripe with some of the stuff which you should read on our post comparing the camera of this device with the iPhone 5s. So this has been a quick tour around the camera application. That is of course to change to the front facing camera, which is a 2 megapixel camera on the device, and you can change the modes as well. So I'm sure you have seen most of these, shoot in more panorama. You can download a lot more of them. So this has been a quick look at the camera application of the Samsung Galaxy S5. Stay tuned for a lot more videos on TechSplurge.com.